Hi there, I'm Andre from Peak Motorcycles and I'm here at EICMA 2025 and I'm here at the beta stand, depending which side of the Atlantic you may be from. Now, they mostly do trials bikes, enduro bikes, motocross bikes. They have a few trail bikes as well. So let me show you around the stand and you can see what they have for you this year. So let's start in the trials. The first bike is actually a mini cross, so not a trials bike at all, but it is in the trials section. Then we have a number of child size trials bikes before we get into the real ones. First up we have the Evo AT Junior, which I guess is the intermediate one as people go up. Then we have the AT Senior, slightly bigger frame, still got that 80cc engine. And then suddenly we're into the 4-stroke 300, which is kind of cool. And then down here at the end we have the 2-stroke 300, and raised up in the cabinet, these are the factory bikes. That's the 300 2-stroke Synchro. And if I come down the side, I can show you another one. We also have the 2-stroke 125. I'm not going to dwell on these that much. I know there are some people who ride trials who are on this channel who come to my stuff, but as you know, it's not really my speciality. I can give you a close-up look at that 2-stroke, see if there's anything you recognise on the 125. Here we have the Alps. Now, these Alps always get a lot of attention. I've never actually ridden one. Someone I know tried one this year and had a bit of a mixed experience with it on the fueling. I don't know if that's a Euro 5 Plus consequence. But nevertheless, here we have the Beta Alp 4.0. Next to it we have the same bike, also available in red. I'll let you have a slightly closer look. It does look like older tech compared to a lot of the new offerings, especially with that regular fork. You know, tube tyres. I know not everybody actually likes tubeless. Me, I quite like it because I'm lazy and I can easily plug a tyre. I know if you get a big tear in it, then there's not a lot you can do, but you can always carry a spare tube for those circumstances. Here we have the Alp X, which is the, I suppose, slightly more urban version. I think it's got a smaller front wheel. I mean, the bikes do look cracking. I mean, they are simple. You know, there's not a lot to them. You don't see very many of them around. I don't know whether that's dealer support or whether people just make other choices. I'll give you one more look at the Alp X here in the silver. This one's got some luggage on the back. Yeah, you know, I'm sure they could be quite practical as a city commuter. Coming down the rest of this side, we've got the motocross bikes. So here we have the 2-stroke RX 250, followed by the 2-stroke 350. I mean, that really does look like a beast. Followed by the 450 4-stroke. Yeah, that's kind of cool. What do we have up here? Oh, a map switch button. That's kind of cool. And the last one at the end, we have something that's done up a bit like a tracker. It's certainly got flat tracker tyres on it. Yeah, that's the Casey Stoner Special Edition. Right, then should have a quick run down the enduro bikes. Starting off with the Beta Cross Trainer 300. So this one is 2-stroke. Mix the oil on the bike. They call it an oil mix 300. Then at the back here we have a 2-stroke XT Pro 125. Then we have a 2-stroke 200. This is the XT Race. I mean, you know, they do look really nice. Enduro is not really my thing. I have tried it a few times. As with all these things, there's only so many hours in the day. I mean, they are really quite minimalistic dashes, but yeah, slap lights could well be. Now we have an X Pro 250. I'm sorry I'm skipping past some of these. I know if there's a bike you're really interested in, me skipping past them isn't ideal, but they do, you know, when you see them on a stand, they all look kind of similar. So yeah, it's more to show you what they have here rather than do a full detailed review of every bike. With that in mind, we have the 4-stroke X Pro 350, followed by the 4-stroke Race 390, which again, nice looking bike. Maybe I should try one of these one day to see what I'm missing. On the last two, we have the 4-stroke X Pro 430, and the very last bike we have on the row is a 4-stroke Race 480 Supermoto. Right, last bit in the leisure section, depending where you're from. So this just looks like a load of small supermotards, really. So yeah, we have a 50 and another 50. Plenty of 50s in every colour. Shall I stop on the last one so you can have a look? This is the Motard Sport. Small, compact. Yeah, I think if you can only ride a 50cc because of your age, that might be one of the coolest bikes you could ride. And then here we have a 4-stroke 125 motard, also available in black. And again, in that black with the red frame, that looks like quite a tasty bike. I don't know how these compare to other 125s, but they look like they're quite a high spec. So I'd be interested to see how they compare to some of the more, safe 125 options. And we have a 4-stroke 125 enduro. Here we have another 125 enduro special edition in the grey. Have a look at that. And then the last 3 bikes I have here is a 2-stroke 50 enduro race, available in the blue, the enduro sport in the white, and then the last one at the end is the 2-stroke enduro 50. Now I know that was a very quick run through a lot of very similar looking bikes on this stand, so my apologies to anyone that wanted to see one bike in particular that I just skipped over. As you can see, it's a fairly big stand. They've got all the bikes lined up in every colour and every displacement. I'm sure actually watching somebody riding trials rather than looking at the trials bikes is more exciting. Right then, that is me done from the beta stand for this year at EICMA 2025. Hope that's been interesting and useful. If it has been, yeah, please check out my other content from the show and maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.